All right, we're here at Beaver's last week on DCS.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here?
For the sake of entertainment.
That's right. Whether you're flying on DCS or just enjoying the videos, we're here to celebrate the entertainment.
What are they doing?
What?
I said, what are they doing now?
God damn, I'm getting so sick of answering that question.
You have a f***ing rifle. I can't see shit. Don't bitch at me because I'm not going to just sit up here and play with my dick.
Okay, look. They're just standing there and talking.
What are they talking about?
What we're talking about is commenting on and reacting to all the great videos that drop on DCS World every week. And someone needs to champion that. I mean, we need something like SportsCenter, or something like Soccer Saturday, Hockey Night in Canada, Pardon the Interruption, Contacto Deportivo, NBA Countdown, NHK's Grand Sumo Highlights, or Sky Sports 1, like in India. I was actually looking at the lineup of shows they had this week, and they have one called Kings of Grass. I thought it was about this guy. Turns out it was about Wimbledon. So that's going on. I mean, every other sport has its own channel. We get to have one too. At Beaver's last week on DCS, we're going to champion all this great entertainment. So, thinking about what was entertaining, as I was watching all the videos that dropped on DCS World last week, something felt kind of missing. I finally put my finger on it. What happened to F-pole? Not S-pole. Come on, everybody. Get your HMDs out of the gutter. You know, the BVR maneuver where you go Mach 1 and get shot at, turn 45 degrees, hold on to your chicken while the offending missile leads way out in front of you, and then you reverse your course, squeeze off a shot at your opponent, while his missile passes behind you. If you aren't sure what I'm talking about, here's a quick visual that kind of explains it. But down below in the description section is a much more detailed video explanation by Growling Sidewinder. Check it out. It's very instructive. I'm starting off at about 1.17 Mach.
And as soon as my opponent's missile is fired, I brake hard to the left, 45 degrees.
Now you gotta hang on to your chicken here, get that missile to lead way out in front of you. A little bit nerve-wracking, but after 3 or 4 seconds, then you crank hard back to the right.
And I pick up my opponent on radar.
So I can get my AMRAM off on him.
And I keep braking to the right, and his missile can't turn back and catch me. And then my missile, because I'm so much closer, doesn't have to vary too far to stay on target and get him. And we get him. And it looks like he parachuted out.
So he lived. And it's not just Professor Sidewinder who made a video explaining F-pole. Back in the early days, all the professors we know and love had an F-pole explanation video. Jabbers, Cap, Magwow, and Growling Sidewinder. But I noticed as I was watching all the videos that dropped in DCS World last week that no one's using it. Where did it go? Now, everyone's just shooting and going defensive. Lame. Here's what I mean. Here's long shot, shooting and going defensive.
Fox 3, and defend again.
Growling Sidewinder, shooting and going defensive.
Defend.
Cap, shooting and going defensive.
Cap. Box 3, and I'm going defensive, guys.
There are various reasons given for not being this aggressive. Some in real life, and some just in DCS. Pilots don't want to show up and get shot down in their first engagement. Governments don't want to lose expensive planes. They don't want to lose expensive pilots, etc., etc. Just fire off your missiles and go defensive. Let the missile do the work. How did that work out for the U.S. Air Force in Vietnam? They had to send everybody back for remedial training.
We shot down 12 of their jets for every one of ours. During Vietnam, that ratio fell to 3 to 1. Our pilots become dependent upon missiles. They had lost some of their dogfighting skills. Now, Top Gun was created to teach ACM, air combat maneuvering. Dogfighting.
Oh, Michael Ironsides is one of the best actors of all time. Discuss. What was I talking about? Oh, no one's using F-pull. I mean, what would Robin Old say? He's rolling over in his grave right now. And what about those excuses? In DCS World, it's mostly because, you first get up, you don't want to get shot down right away, or you're in a furball, you're not sure who's shooting at you. And some in real life, like probably that furball example. But we also hear, you don't want to take an expensive fighter plane and an expensively trained pilot to the merge. To be clear, when you're over 20 miles away, I get that it helps to fire off and go defensive to push your opponent. But once you get within range, spice it up for us viewers. Well, maybe a government doesn't want to risk an expensive fighter. Isn't that why we make planes that are designed to be the best dogfighters in the world? Why bother making a Raptor if you won't let it engage? Okay, engage in something challenging. Except maybe this one.
Today we're here in the F-16. We're going to be dogfighting the F-35 Lightning II. Otherwise nicknamed so affectionately by the community as Fat Amy.
I'm the best singer in Tasmania, with T.
Love it. What's your name?
Fat Amy.
Now there's some ugly rumors out there about whether or not people want to actually dogfight in this thing.
Now before everybody really starts shitting on Fat Amy over here and saying she's garbage and a waste of money, realize that she isn't really designed to be dogfighting like this.
The stealth is certainly an advantage for getting close to your opponent and increasing your probability of kill. And Fat Amy does look like she can turn okay.
Merge.
Shoot. Missile 12 o'clock high.
Yeah! I get the feeling my turning circle is somewhat smaller than yours.
Shoot.
Aim on next, baby. Can't dodge that. Didn't pre-flare well enough. You dead? Yes, you are. You're definitely dead. Get your chub on. Merge. Oh, look at that. Same idea, Simba. Same idea. It's guns fight. It's a guns fight.
Let's try close quarters.
Bang on the rudder. Come on, pull, you miserable machine. Oh, good shot, Simba. Good shot.
That was the Grim Reaper's tap, showing that Amy can turn and point. And with AIM-9X's, he was having his way with Simba, the people's champ, who was flying on a flanker, no less. You don't usually see Growling Sidewinder get pissed off in an F-14.
Alright, into the merge here with the F-35. We're going to take him one circle. He does have Fox 2, so do I, but we've taken away the F-35's 9X because he can get nose on like this. Look at this thing. Wow. That thing is a bit of a beast. I know that the F-35 gets kind of a bad rep, but at the end of the day, it is a fantastic aircraft. As you can see, he's pointing that nose at me at will, and he's on my 6 now. And I am now desperately trying to get him off. I think 2 circle, but yeah, that's not good. We're off to a bad start here with the F-35. Ouch. That's not afterburner, right? That's a big fire. Oh my god. Alright, let's get out of this thing.
Oh, that's one.
It's like Fat Amy can just cash it in and put nose on almost at will in comparison to the F-14.
That's what we saw with Cap.
That's very problematic, like I said. It's very difficult to shake the F-35 once he's there. Oh, that's definitely not.
That's 2.
Alright, last round here, because I've had just about enough of this F-35. Ow. See, look at this stupid thing just sits on your 6 like that. I don't really have any answers.
You'll have to watch the video down below in the description to see what happens at the end of that fight. Unexpected. He got so pissed he came back the next day in a Raptor and just took the wood to Amy.
The F-35 is not designed to do what we're asking it to do here. Into the merge here. One circle with the F-35. Look at him desperately dropping those flares. Because he knows I got nose on first. Fox 2. Enjoy. Splash 1 F-35. Got nose on like 3 hours before he got,
yeah, you did.
Even halfway through that turn. Fox 2 and Splash 1 F-35.
That's 2.
Fox 2.
3.
This is a guns only round.
I'm not sure that's going to help.
And as we talked about yesterday, the F-35 has been given the nickname of Fat Amy, and we're kind of seeing why in today's video. I mean, I don't know, what do you call this? Playing with your food? Look at this. I'm just gonna kill this thing right here and put it out of its misery. There we go.
Watching these back to back is hilarious. And remember to go down and check them out in the description below, along with Cap's epic battle against Simba. But come on, bro, it's a Raptor. It can do that to anything. I don't know about you, but it sure looks like Fat Amy can point her nose when she needs to. Cap's got her turning pretty well. And maybe, in a gunfight, can't go more than a turn or two. But she's got some tricks up her sleeve, just like Rebel Wilson. A key one of those tricks is the ability for the F-35 to not only sense everything in the battle space, but to jam the crap out of it, too. Of course, one of the harder things for us to simulate is the effectiveness of jamming. It's fair to say if I can get closer to an opponent and home on jam, I'll have a better chance of getting the kill. But if I stay 60 miles away and lob missiles in, I'm just wasting millions of dollars on misses before maybe I get a hit. Home on jam from that range has a terrible PK because frequencies change, the jammers get turned on and off, and these things cause missiles to waste their very limited energy and lowers the kills. From your opponent's perspective, if you knew you were never going to go to the merge, wouldn't you just load up on more different kind of jammers? I mean, you could put jammers all over old airframes for the same price as missiles. Yeah, I really did just show you a picture of a MiG-23 with a bunch of microwaves on it because that's the kind of high-quality operation we are here at Beavers last week on DCS. Do you guys remember that video that came out like in the first war against drugs with the frying egg? This is your brain on drugs. That's going to be the F-35 doing that to every other plane and pilot that's up in the air. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, don't go to the merge and Fat Amy. But also, use F-Pole more, especially if you're posting videos for us viewers.
I'm going to go full afterburner. You can see on my RWR down there, he's directly ahead. He has me locked up. There's my shoot cue. I'm not going to shoot right now. Wait for that missile launch. There it is. Offset 45 degrees to the right. Alright, hold it here. Hold it. Keep that afterburner going. Look at that closure rate. It's down to 830. Break it back. I lost the lock. Reacquire lock. Reacquire lock. Fire off that AMRAM. Continue to brake 45 degrees to the left. Maintain that.
That's entertainment.
He's going down.
And at the end of the day, we just want to be entertained. There is some hope, though. Longshot's been showing us work he's doing on combining the vertical into elements of that pull to re-engage more quickly.
That says that I got a missile out on me. I'm going to outrun him a little bit. They probably have good energy because they're dropping from above. I'm going to turn a little bit, bleed the energy of the missile, and now I'm going to climb back up. This is the tactic that I want to talk about.
There it is. Yeah, make the missile try to catch you.
So I'm going to climb right away and actually drag the missile back up. Now he's need to push against gravity as well. after he fought it in more thicker air at low
Nice.
altitude. Now I'm going to pull him back
Nice.
up. I already got him pinged.
And you do see elements of that pull in more of the BDR fights out there. But there isn't much that beats a screaming RWR and a high G turn for entertainment. So, press your opponent to improve your PK, use F-pull more if you see a missile shot at you, and make Robin Olds proud. He would bless the risks you take. We viewers want to get entertained. And remember, you can check out all the videos we looked at today down below in the description section. And stop and hit like and subscribe on your way down. Meanwhile, I'll be out there crashing into the back of aircraft carriers.
Come on, you ape! You want to live forever?
Michael Ironsides is the best. Good luck and good hunting.
Excuse me. Is that Sex Panther you're wearing?